One of the most searched health-related symptoms on Google is stress, but few people know where the word stress actually comes from. It was coined in 1936 by a Hungarian-Canadian researcher by the name of Hans Selye. Hans Selye, whose full name was János Hugo Bruno Hans Selye, entered medical school in Prague at the age of 17, where he graduated first in his class, and later earned a doctorate in organic chemistry. As a medical student, Selye observed that patients suffering from different diseases often exhibited identical signs and symptoms. He later discovered the general adaptation syndrome, a response of the body to demands placed upon it. The syndrome explains how stress induces hormonal responses that over time can lead to ulcers, high blood pressure, heart disease, arthritis, kidney disease, and allergic reactions.
He was a scientist, so he didn't sit around and try to think of things. He thought of things and tested them. And he was a great scientist, and he wasn't looking for stress management techniques to relax people. He was looking at stress as a unique and new and different comprehensive system of medicine or healthcare.
Selye probably received more awards than any other physician, including the highest order of Canada and 17 Nobel Prize nominations. He wrote over 1,700 publications, and many of his 40 books became bestsellers all over the world. The American Institute of Stress is a non-profit organization established in 1978 at the request of Hans Selye to serve as a clearinghouse for information on all stress-related subjects. For more than 30 years, the American Institute of Stress was under the stewardship of Professor Paul Roche. Professor Roche was a close friend of Hans Selye and a collaborator on many books and articles.
We completed the first annual report on stress, which I helped him compile on time, and the photograph shows us celebrating with a glass of champagne.
The American Institute of Stress has always enjoyed strong ties with allied organizations, cementing its position as a vital hub for stress-related information.
Throughout these years, we've been honored by an association under Dr. Roche of the American Institute of Stress.
Since 2012, Dr. Daniel Kirsch, a neurobiologist with a passion for stress research, has been at the helm of the Institute.
In my opinion, stress is a bigger disease than heart disease or cancer. In fact, managing your stress can get you to prevent heart disease.
Under the leadership of Dr. Kirsch, the Institute underwent a modernization initiative, resulting in an expanded array of resources. Today, the American Institute of Stress remains dedicated to building upon the legacy of Hans Selye and offers a diverse range of resources to the public. These include free quarterly publications such as Contentment and Combat Stress.
Our magazine is more than just a publication, though. It is a community where you can find support, find stories from people who have walked the same path as you have. You'll also get advice from experts in the field and some tips to help you fight that stress.
We also have stress mastery questionnaires and produce the Finding Contentment podcast. Additionally, we produce cutting-edge documentary films, and members enjoy exclusive access to additional resources. To sustain and further our mission, we depend on donations from both the public and organizations. Please consider supporting our work by making a donation today at stress.org.
It's important that everybody learn a little about what stress is and how to manage their own stress for themselves and the people around them.
I'm a fellow with the American Institute of Stress, and for me, joining this organization was a no-brainer. I ask that you consider donating to this worthy organization. I ask that you consider joining this community of healthcare professionals who are on a mission to impact world health, to bring tools and resources far and wide so that stress is no longer a barrier to achieving holistic wellness.